Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What the heck? Why am I seeing my own video when I'm live? I want to see my live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm live. I'd like to be able to see my chat. Twitch, please. Hello? There we go. That was weird. Alright, so this is my zoo. Central Dog Zoo. We got a lot done last time, and then we started this section, so eventually there has to be a line here, or a path here, so this 1, 2, 3, right? 3, 4. We're doing the rules of 4s, I think, on this build. Okay. It can be like that, that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfectly squared. It's boring if it is. Oop. Okay, so I got all these staff buildings, and this section over here is going to be like Asia/India. We already added pandas, I just haven't done anything with the pandas yet. I want to try to move this one back. Like so. Let's see. See if that works. It looks a little bit better. It's not going to be perfectly even, but it is what it is, and that is all it can be. So, nature, continent, North America, temperate, looking for like trees that maybe I haven't used yet to fill in these spots. Like that. London pine. It's London. It's London, isn't it? I think that's the same sugar maple. Okay, that works. I'm just trying to fill in the spaces here. The white birch we've used a couple times. I like these, but the game doesn't always like these. I would love to put one there, but I don't know. If it crosses over the border, I think it technically counts as being in there. So Maybe a smaller one would work. Like that. Maybe that would work. And then you just do some brambles in between. Exactly. Let me push this here. I don't think my tried to send the link through a different app and it didn't work, but I can't control what this game does. Yeah, I can't control what Twitch does either. I'd love to squeeze this in somewhere if I can. I don't think it's gonna let me though. So we got red deer last time, and then we added panda. So what I want to do is try to take this thing and get this here, but then maybe if I can. I never understood why these don't snap to pathing. Panda. Panda. We're gonna make this a really fancy habitat. Like, this is the majority of today. And what we do is gonna be the panda. Taking care of the panda. Got a donation bin there. One on each corner would be cool. Settings. This goes down to 2000. Grab this. I mean, there's gonna be a habitat here too, I think, and here, and obviously like 2 or 3 here, and then petting zoo back here, like spaced away, and then Asia section is technically all of this too. I don't know how I'm gonna get the lights up there though. That's my issue. I can't just get these lights up here. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze them. The question is, do I want them for the path or for the habit, like aiming to the path or the habitat? Or I could put them like this. But that's too low, isn't it? Huh? That's kind of funny. I could do those little lights that I had for the indoor habitat, like the indoor buildings. Could do that. That could work. I know these aren't very bright, but also I don't think this zoo is going to really be open during the night very often. I haven't really worried about the times on it. Oof. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to get comfortable, but it's not letting me. My butt's too big. Okay, so I don't think these can swim. I was gonna put like water in here. But I don't remember. Can pandas swim? Does anyone know? I wanted to put like a little river like around the edge, but that's not gonna be happening. Then it's no big deal. Okay, shelter. So I was talking about like a temple thing. Let's see, panda. They just did an indoor, like, little building, didn't they? This is the right size, though. I like that there's a little walking path. Let's see. Theme? I don't see why that wasn't an option. Should be just like empty buildings too. Just a memento. Okay, so what I want to do is take the terrain. Yeah, we're playing zoo game. Oh, so this is my zoo. Look at it. So it's based on the Central Park Zoo, right? So the layout's pretty basic, but this is the entrance, and you walk in and there's like a big plaza here. And this has like your food shops and info booths, and there's like a fountain. And then on one side is the Jungle House, and then on the other side is the Arctic House. And this took me a long time to do right, but you walk in and basically you see the penguins like underwater here, but you can also see them above. So it kind of took me a while to get it so that you can see, like it had to be at the right level. And then I can do some more detailing inside here later, like more rocks and stuff. And then for some reason my penguins keep doing the Jesus like walk on water glitch. I'm not really sure why they're doing that. It's just a thing that they're doing. And then on this side is the Arctic wolf. And so this Arctic wolf habitat kind of has like an outdoor section. So they can come outside here and people can see them from outside. And then through this way, the Jungle House, immediately there's poison frogs. I'll show you these real close. These are really tiny. So yeah, there's some poison frogs in there, and then on one side you got the cassowary, which is a big bird, big borb. Got the jungle cassowary, and then lemurs are on this side. And they're just kind of chilling, but they have like climbing frames up here, and they can like sleep. You can sleep in the corner there. And then in the middle, this is like the middle of the zoo, is the California sea lion. And they can swim like around in a circle, and there's like a little tunnel that I'm hoping they can swim through. I haven't been watching them closely enough to see if they can fit through here, but they should be able to fit through there. I gotta watch if he's doing like a full circle. Oh, he's kind of turning around, so I don't know. They should be able to swim under there. And then there's just some more shops on the sides and some staff buildings. And then we got the red deer. And then I'm working on the big panda enclosure is like right back here, so. I just want to try to make like a pseudo temple. If I can get it to be at this level, they don't really need to come up here. This is just kind of like a decoration in the habitat. I'm gonna put some like bamboo and bushes around it. But yeah, there's my pandas. So I just started on the pandas today. But I want it to be like a really pretty habitat for them. I think they need a lot of trees. And I added water, but I'm not sure if they can swim. I don't remember. Not every animal can swim, and not every animal likes to swim. And just if they can in real life doesn't always mean they can in this game for some reason. Okay, so soil. Soil around the water. Maybe soil around this. Mow the grass around the front. Okay. Let's see, I should have bamboo somewhere. Yep. So I'm gonna push this bamboo here. And just surround this little. I think I'm gonna try to put something in there, like a statue or something. That'll be funny. Or like a big torch. Oop. They're complaining about these, but I don't really understand what the deal is. I don't even know where they are. One is freaking out. This one's freaking out. I'm not really sure. It might be the wrong type of glass. It's saying social number. I mean, we just need, I think we need more. I think he just wants more friends, but I don't know if he's freaking out because I have the wrong type of glass here. Because I think there's too many people. So what I want to try to do is, highlight, no, highlight, no, highlight this. And we do window, one-way glass, like that. And so they can't see out, but the people can see in. You know what I hope they do fix for Planet Zoo 2? Is people complaining that they can't see the animals. It's like, bro, there's glass all around the habitat. How much closer do you need to be? So I think we can have up to 8 of these. Right now I only have 3. Okay, the pandas are pooping. The pandas are pooping. Yeah, they're reading that this cypress is in here, but that's... Figured that would happen. Oop. Okay, so... Put some bracken out here. It's right in the front. Apparently they're considered alpine, I guess because they live up in the mountains of China. I like that they come check it out. As soon as a lot of the animals are really curious, as soon as you build something or like place down a tree or whatever, they'll come sniff. They're like, "What the hell is this? What did you do?" Do 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 do.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Okay, well that didn't really add to my plant coverage, but oh, that's all right. Where are you? There we go. Every time I move, I get more uncomfortable somehow. I feel like they need a big tree. I'd try to stay away from the redwoods, but might be my best option. Unless I can get one of these. Those are pretty big trees, dude. Korean pine. London pine. Got this nettle. Which I'll put against the glass over here in the front. Okay, so this confirms that they can swim. If this is all blue, they can swim. And they've got plenty of space. Japanese maple. Some plants around that. Little olive tree. Problem is, I want you to be able to see the see the stuff. Some tick seed. So, wrestling legend Mick Foley is going to be at my local comic shop, like, on June 27th, which is not this weekend, but next weekend. And dude, I just saw the prices for, like, autographs, and I was like, nope. Nah, I'm good. That's cool, though. Like, it's cool. Nope. I'm just gonna not do that. Nope. Is it cool? Yes. Is it worth the amount of money they're trying to charge me? No. No. There's some more lady ferns out here. Could maybe get more nettle clusters. Ooh, you know what? I'll put one right in the back here, because nobody's gonna see it. I'll put one right there too. And then, since I'm doing this, I guess this can go around these, because we still need some more coverage, which is essentially just plants. I like plants, and none of this is adding, like, a percentage, which means I probably don't love these. I see the 96. I remember that pandas are very difficult in this game to take care of. They're very picky. That's why you don't see a lot of people building habitats for the giant pandas. They're super particular. Like, because if some of these can also live in North America and not Asia, they're like, nah, I'm over it, dude. But there's not that many options. And this is still here. I guess they like this instead of the tick seed. It's like, come on. It's The same shit, it's just a different color. Oop. There we go. I'll just have some here. Okay, Megan sent me a message, but I can't. I know she was live, but I can't like look at it right this second. Let's see, what's your percentages now? 96 and 36. Okay. Okay, game. I do like these Chinese lantern flowers, though. These are pretty, right? What's up, Megan? You like Ashley's name on here? That is funny. She's cute. She is cute, I'll tell you that much. I literally just saw you sent me a thing on Instagram, and I was like, I can't look at it right this second, but if you give me a few minutes, maybe I'll be able to. I'm building a habitat for pandas. Just add in some colors. Some colorful flowers. Okay. Save. Save! Save the game! Check this out, Megan. Penguins. They have penguins in here. Penguins. They got a rubber ducky thing. Rubber ducky, you're the one. They're complaining that there's not enough sand, but all the sand is covered by the snow. So, do you want sand or snow? Gotta choose. Also, there's not enough penguins, because I need at least 6. Is there anything pink? There's some pink flowers, and I mean, there's like cherry blossoms and cherry trees that are pink. And there's some people that are wearing pink. This lady got a spider hat. I feel like Megan would buy this spider hat. I would buy this big tarantula hat on my head. Speaking about tarantulas, there's little exhibit things here for animals, and I haven't decided what's going there. I think they have to be from Asia, though, so I might have the Malaysian stick bug or something in there. But first, I need like a prop or something to go in here, dude. Oh my gosh. This has to go inside. This goes in here. Okay, he's gonna be looking out. Okay, so we don't... See, there's all these things. Oh my god. There's all these, like, nature scenes. And I want to put, like, a rock in front of here. I'm trying to build my own, essentially. How's Bucho? That's the real question. Ever since I clicked on Tempe's Sugar Glider video, now all I get is Sugar Glider videos, and I was telling her, he's a sleeping bum. I was telling Tempe, I was like, yo, you need to watch these videos and then recreate them. And she was like, but they hate me. Don't make fun of Bucho. I love Bucho. Me and Bucho have a spiritual connection. Alright. Don't question it. Just accept it. Like, okay. I have an issue with my neighbor's dogs. And it's not like, I'm not anti-dog. I'm just, if your dog can't, like, behave. Like, if your dog is barking at me constantly, that's my concern with, like, Ashley, because she has dogs. And I'm like, if your dogs, like, are barking at me 24/7, it's gonna be a problem. I don't think they will, but I don't like dogs that are always barking. Because I have one of my friends is a ex-Marine, right? And he has a service dog, and that dog's like specially trained and shit, and it still barks. It still barks at me all the time, and I'm like, bro, you got to do something about this dog. And he was like, he only barks at you, and I was like, but why? I'm a good person. I'm not a dangerous bad person. You need to vacuum up his fur. Yeah, huskies do shed, right? Like a lot. All the time, at least a month or two. Even worse since he's getting rid of his winter coat. Yeah, that's what we call molting. That's called molting. Oh, you know what I need to do? I almost forgot. I need to build like a climbing platform shit for the pandas, because they can climb, kind of. Look, they're eating bamboo. Look at them. They're so big and fluffy. I want to hug them. Have you ever seen the videos of like the pandas that like cling on to the zookeeper's legs? I'm gonna put this another water thing right here near their shelter. They need a lot of space, but it's also like I kind of made the habitat a little bit bigger than it needed to be, just so they would have space for trees and shit. And then they get food. Every animal gets food enrichment. They need like 2 of these. And then every animal gets a toy. These can float. Maybe I'll put this one in the water. Rubber ball. And 2 of these. And then 1 more toy. What about a tire? You want to flip a tire around? Okay. And how much climbing do they need? Because I don't feel like it's a lot. I don't think it's any. Technically, they don't need any, but I'm gonna give them some anyway, because that's what I do. We spoil our animals here. So yeah, there's like these platforms, and they can walk on these platforms. There's also pre-made ones, like this, but I'll make my own, I don't care. Just do. Hey y'all, you know how you do makeup all the time and you got like girls like makeup and Megan likes makeup? I saw a lady, I'm not insulting anyone. I'm just explaining what I saw today. I saw a lady at the supermarket that had drawn on eyebrows, but it was like permanent marker. It was crazy. I wanted so bad not to make fun of her, but at the same time, it was wild, y'all. The pandas are sleeping again. Like, I could tell she drew that shit on with permanent marker, bro. What is your issue? Why will you not rotate? Do you think that's crazy? Do you think I made that up? Do you feel bad for that lady? Do you think it looked good? You think it's wrong of me to kind of laugh about it? Like, they were like, not only were they drawn on, it was like clearly like a Sharpie or something. To each their own. Let me try something here. Because I know they can climb. I'm gonna just try these logs, and I was gonna make it all platforms, but what is this? 4 meters? 2 meters isn't long enough. So I guess I have to use the 4-meter one. Okay. This seems complicated, but this is what we gotta do to make it work. Alright, now we press play. We click on a panda and press this button, and as long as this is all green on top, like so, that means it's working. We're almost done. We're almost done with the panda habitat. Do 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 do. Okay. And we are done with the panda. Now, we go over here and we click this. So there's gotta be something else from India or like Asia. I mean, Asia is India, but I wish you could put the butterflies in these little boxes. Puff adder. Now, I don't know if there's an ambient Arctic sound. I almost forgot to do ambient sound in here. Like wind blowing or something. And there's one that's underwater. I guess not. That's fine. We'll just do regular speakers inside. With... There's trash cans in here. I mean, there's trash, but there should be trash cans. People are making a mess. I need more janitors! Animal is not in its current humidity range. Alright, well, I didn't even get there yet. I'm still doing the education. I need to get educated, dude. Gotta learn about the puff adder, bro. Jeez. All I've ever wanted, all I've ever needed. I hope Ashley's having a good day. It's a Tuesday. I feel like the grocery store was packed today, like more than it usually is, like on a Tuesday. I don't know if it's like a holiday week and that's why, or what's going on. Do 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 do. Exhibit, continent, Asia, Malaysian leaf insect. So I disabled like birthing and breeding, just because I don't want the numbers to go crazy while I'm like building things, because I don't want to like manage all the animals all at once. But I don't know if I still need this number on. 2-2. I feel like snakes you can only have like 2 total. And Malaysian insect. I don't remember. What are your numbers? What are your numbers? Oop. One to 8. I'll get 4. I'll do 4 here. Alright, that locks the numbers the way it should be. And then I need like a donation bin for these. And then conservation education for the panda, right? So what are the... I know the pandas are probably susceptible to a lot of different things, right? They're like super endangered. So, deforestation, urbanization, poaching, conservation, blah 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 blah. Let's see what my options are. Could do another poaching one. I don't think that's bad. Because that's what the deers are affected by too. I mean, poaching is bad. I'm saying putting two of the same conservation things near each other isn't the worst. Why not learn? Why not remind yourself? You know what I need? I need one of these. Apparently. And I need more of these. No poaching. Poaching bad. Poaching is wrong. Next. I wish India was separated from Asia, because there's like an Indian section here, and I know I want Bengal tigers. And I want the Eurasian lynx. I'd love Indian elephant. But I feel like there's a rhino in the Central Park Zoo. I feel like they have lion, tiger, bear, and then a rhino. Is a Siberian tiger. I think sun bear is what we're going for. This feels like a Feels like a big habitat for like one bear, dude. Yeah, this will be the sun bear, and then I think the lynx is gonna be here, like in this space. That kind of ruins these glass backings, but it's whatever. Edit. Is it wrong to have the sun bear near the panda bear? There's like two bears. 1750 is what we're looking at. They don't even need half that, but I think they need to be in a group of two. Ah, okay. I know what we're doing. So this is like the way it's laid out here is that there's like a circle. So it goes out 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's like a, try to do this correctly. It's hard to explain it. There's like a circle thing. This is not gonna work. with the habitats like built in a circle. Like, it's like a bunch of really small ones. And on the back side is, I believe, the lions are like back here. And then the rhinos are like here. And then I think the tigers are gonna go here. So... This is it. This is the end of the zoo back here. Yeah. So we can curve that. There might be some, like a shop or something there. I'm not going to try to do the circle because it's really weird. I know these are all concrete though. I feel like one of them is lowered. So this will be tiger, this will be rhino, or no, this is tiger, this is lion, and then this is rhino on the outside. But the weird thing is that the rhino kind of, the Asian section is over here, and the it's very confusing. Sorry, I'll figure it out. They put, I think it's an African rhino, not an Indian rhino. Maybe that's what it is. That would make sense. I think, I want to say it's a white rhino, because there's 3 rhinos in the game. And I think the one that's over here is not an Indian rhino. It's gotta be the white rhino. I'm talking to myself. But that's okay. I'm completely sane, I promise. I'm just planning ahead. I just need to copy this building. So what do we have? We have coffee and juice. And we have burgers, ice cream, and tacos. Do, 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 do. Still waiting for these bears, I think. I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know why this one is fully trained. Like, how did that happen? Some of them arrived fully trained. I don't really understand. Usually not the case. You still need to eat lunch? You gotta eat, girl, please. Please eat. I worry about you. If you're not eating, that's not good. Get some food in you. So we got sun bears. And these need climbing. Ugh. You took your vitamins and that counts? No, it doesn't. Please. Please eat food. Alright, we gotta figure out where is their shelter gonna be. Are we doing a metal structure or a wooden structure that they can climb on? I think we should do a wooden structure that they can climb on, that way we can add climbing things. Gotta look like the rainforest floor in here. They almost want no long grass whatsoever. That's crazy. Alright. Tropical temperate grassland. Tropical temperate grassland. And I know they can climb on rocks. I do understand. We need a big tree. We need a big tree. Just give me my Copac. I know what you want. I know what you want. I know what you need. Or these straggler furs, because these are goated. But this is what you want. This is what you want. Just be honest about it and tell me that this is what you want. Thank you. Right. Do 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 do. Ah. Do 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 do. Well, we got some vines. That's always fun. Oh! Ouchies. I fell over. So this is a sun bear. It's a small species of bear that lives in the tropical rainforest of Southeast Asia. They're a vulnerable species, threatened by habitat destruction through deforestation. So if we wanted one of these, it would have to be another deforestation. Get it right on the corner. There you go. And then I need more plants. Some of these are climbable. I'm not really sure which ones are climbable. But I know it's gonna make me double check. Do 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 do. Well, I mean, if I get this Scalova, I always called it Scaldova. Scaldova bush, but I think it's Scalova. Either way. Put that bush there, and then another little maple tree. Wild hedges. Wild, wild hedges. You also need flowers like on the outside just to make the zoo look pretty. Just saying. And tomato vines are always the best choice, because who doesn't love tomatoes? People that are allergic to tomatoes, that's who. My mom's allergic to tomatoes, there's a fun fact. ferns there. There we go. Okay, so what is this? What do you mean you can't reach the habitat, dude? You don't have a mechanic in there? Keeper. I might not have a mechanic for this section. Let's see. Nope, I don't. I can see that machine is broke. I just saw a broken machine, dude. So what do we need? We need another vet here. And then another keeper here. And then let's close this, close this, close this. Save! It's been a while. Been a while since I saved. Always gotta save. Alright, Sun Bear. Food. Water. Information. It's 79 degrees in here. They're okay with that. I feel like brick by default is climb proof. I don't think they can climb brick. don't think they're climbing out of here. Food. Foraging wall. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I exactly remember this one. I want to get some more climbing stuff though. Just want to give them some climbing platforms. Because that's what they like. Let's see, these could be connected. But I feel like it's the wrong distance, man. So I'm gonna try something. Let's see if I can do... That's skinnier. Not really giving me the other option I was looking for, but... Like, why are some of the platforms missing? It's gonna drive me nuts. Whatever. Okay, well, we'll see. Yeah, they should be able to get from there to there to there to there. But I'm not seeing this being climbable here. I'm kind of confused by that. Because I know they can get up there. This is climbable. So why are you giving me a hard time? I don't understand. I could just double layer it. I could just do that. Don't know why it's giving me this issue though. Maybe it's just this animal. Maybe it's just this animal. It's weird. Sun bear is not really something I build a lot for. Not the most common bear, but they are very common in zoos. I feel like. Especially in Asian sections or Asian themed zoos. See, now this is all blue. This looks like maybe they can jump from there to there. That should be enough climbing. They probably don't need more than that. Oop, there he goes. It was just being annoying. Enrichment. Okay, food. So we got that, but we can also get this. I want to give them a reason to come over here a little bit. Toys. They do have this scratching post that kind of blends in with everything. Looks like a tree. That's a good one. And they have a hammock, but they also have like this chew toy. Give them that chew toy. Maybe put one up here. Staff don't technically need to get to it because I can manually reset it, but they got their toy in there. And I think that's all they need. Besides the obvious info thing. Info panel. One on the side. Like there. And then one back there. Mm-mm-mm. That classic brick look is what we are going for, even though it's kind of a different themed area. It's more about the animals than the design. I know some of these staff buildings are themed, but that's whatever. That's just the way it is. Like I said, that's a very simplistic zoo besides all this right here. Like the rest of it is pretty straightforward. And we should have enough time to do the Eurasian links, which is exactly what's next. There's got to be a way to fix this. There, that looks better. How much space is that? 940. Plenty of space. We got a different colored Eurasian links available. And usually, oops. I did not mean to do that. It's kind of going out of the way for that, but whatever. Usually, there's snow for these, but I think I'm gonna try to avoid snow because I feel like that'll look weird if there's snow outside over here. Look at that coloration, dude. Look at that. Oh, colorful. Mm-hmm. See, I don't understand it though, because if I go to Blueprint, like there's shelters here. Why can't I just have a shelter? I know they could fit underneath that, right? So I can push this one down to like the ground there. Yeah, that should count. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think this will be the last thing I have to get done today. And then maybe I'll plan out some other things for the habitats. Now these have a wide diversity of trees and things that they like, because they can literally live anywhere, I guess. Everything except for tropical, I believe. And I know these trees are climbable. Some of these might be as well. I need big tree. You're back. Welcome back. These are too tall. We're making a habitat for our Eurasian lynx. It's a fluffy kitty. Look at the fluffy kitty. Hi. There's a crazy AI video out right now of, it's like a kid carrying a lynx up to a camera and being like, look, it's friendly. It's completely AI and everybody thinks it's real. It's weird. It's a weird world we're living in. He's mad because I haven't finished placing trees down. Gotta place some trees down so they can be happy. Himalayan pine. Get some flowers. I can't say what these flowers look like, but I think you ladies know what these flowers look like. They're called a lady flower for a reason. I'm just saying. Alright? Speaking of ladies, get a Siberian bush. Some Yorkshire grass. What are you jumping around about? What is that noise? You heard that noise? Is that the lynx? Oh, okay, hold on. I think they're just confused because some of this is climbable, but it really doesn't need to be. Habitat. put a little cooler in here. Food, water, more water, food enrichment. You want a pumpkin? Have you ever seen a blood pumpkin? It's a pumpkin filled with blood. Sorry. You get another scratching post. We love scratching posts. And a cardboard box for fun. Now, they don't necessarily need climbing. Oh, they can climb up there, though, apparently. They don't necessarily need climbing, but it's always nice to give them climbing. I got my kitties now. I got my kitties now. Do, 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 do. Alright, we got two there, two there. Um, 8 penguins. We got 5 foxes. We only have 2 sea lions and stuff. But I can't even, there's not enough space to even add more of these. Do need more lemurs though. They want a lot of toys. I don't know how we missed all these toys for the lemurs. That helps. I feel like the forage box wastes so much space. Lemurs are high maintenance, Katie knows. I bet. They need something to keep them busy. Alright, we got 5 lemurs. Pre-built thing in there is fine. We need a tree right there. There we go. Perfect. This is looking pretty good, right? We're almost done today. 2 or 3 more things and then I'll be done today. Do 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 do. There we go. So I did think I was gonna add these lights up on this bridge. Since I can't do the other street lights. Okay. Save. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. I have to copy this. Needed another bathroom. Can never have enough bathrooms. So the petting zoo is like a block away. So there's a little empty space, maybe another habitat here, and then the petting zoo. Like that. Because I think there's a habitat here. I'm like 90% sure there's something here. Like another Asian animal. And then there's something here. And then the petting zoo. There's like a little entrance in the middle of this, and it goes to a petting zoo. I feel like there's something small here. That we're gonna fill this empty space gets filled with trees and whatnot, so. And then this. I think is the rhino. get, I mean, the staff barrier being back here, like the staff gate back here makes way more sense than anything else. But I need buildings that are gonna connect to these areas up here easier, so maybe I'll go from the side. Like that. I wish I could go from the bottom. So there's a black rhino. But we're looking at that one. I think that's the one we get. Okay. Real quick before I end. Grab this and throw this right here. Okay, so we'll continue building this another time. That's gonna be it for me today. Thanks for watching.